It's okay. And now today, let's start on something. Now that we have done column, we have done the beams. So I want us to do section of slab and the footing. Okay, section of slab and footing. For example, now that you have let me say, maybe you have your column like this. Okay. Yes. Then check. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now you have your slab like that. Then let me say, I mean, you have your column like that. So you have slab at this section. Okay. So how do you detail this slab? Okay. So assuming also you have another column here. And if we were to say this slab is continuous up to here, up to there. And also this one, I will bring it like now this is a frame. How can we detail now this is the slab? This is, let me say, down here is a ground floor. Then here is the first floor. It has this slab. So how can you detail this? Like a slab which has a Maxpan and a slab which has a solid slab. Okay? Yes, yes. To detail that, of course, you pick a point. Let me say, let me have like a sample. Let me say, let's remove this. If we have something like this, let me say we're using multi-gas of 200. Yes, so we have something like that. Okay. Maybe we have a copy of this. Let me say we have like a 3,500 enter. Then we shall also have let me say we have a veranda. Okay. We say we'll have a veranda here at 1,500. Now you know that things like a veranda, and then let me say we have something like this. Let me say we have, let me first draw for you the ground floor. Like, now this is the ground floor. And also, where? Okay. Also do something like this more here. Like if we have something like that, and I'll set 200. Oh, it is big or small, I don't know. Like if we have something like that, okay? We have something like that. We have something like this. So let me say, so let me first put some door here. Okay, so now if we say we have a door here. Yes, we have a door there. Okay. And so we have a door there. Now we move it somewhere here in the middle. So that's our door. And also let me say we have a column here. Okay. So this column, let me first hatch it. If I hatch this column, I need to get a copy of it. I need to get its copy there. Let me say I have another column here. Let me say I have that column. Okay, column is that column. Okay, so now here, this one here, I'm going to put some text. And I get the text here. Let me copy the text. Let me say this one is what? Let me say this is what? Let me say this is a room. And then we increase the text from 150 to 300. Let me say this is a room. And this is what? This one here is a balcony. Balcony. Okay? Now we say this is a balcony. And we say let me rotate it at an angle of 90. And rotate it, this is a balcony. Okay, so now this room you're seeing already it can carry it can be reinforced. The floor can be reinforced with the what? The Maxpan. Okay, you can design this room with a Maxpan. But this balcony, where sometimes people can gather in front, people can pass in from here. So for it needs a solid slab. Okay. Yes. So now, okay, yeah, because of the weight of the people around there. So let me say, if you know this distance, for example, let me say you know this distance. Okay. Let me say you know this distance. For example, maybe you don't know, but let me say this is 1,500. Let me say this is 1,500. And this one is what? 4,000. Something like that. Now this is the 4,000, that is 1,500. Okay. So if I'm to cut a section, okay, if I'm to cut a section, I'm using this thing. Now I can offset this one 200, enter. So if we have something like this, or if we have to call that one our, okay, that is our slab. Let me say I've moved it. And it is what? And you say the copy is 3,000. Enter. And the copy is 3,000, maybe 6,000. Okay. So now this is the like what you are going to say. Okay. So it means we can just continue and add one more. Can make a copy here to 3,000. Okay. So I have these copies. Then what am I having here? Down here I'm having foundation. Okay. So I'm having a foundation reflecting. So this is the section like what you can see. Okay. So this is what you can do, what you can see. Okay. So now this one here is the room. This is the balcony. Okay. Yes. Now you have learned how to detail column. Okay. You have learned how to detail column. This is the ground floor. Oh, it is the first floor. This now you have also known how this ground floor slab is done. Yes, the print from the print all up to somewhere there with the what you know that. So what we're going to design is the first one and the second one. It is the what the Maxpan. So now for us, what we're going to do is we need to design for what for the slab. Or maybe let me say we're using a beam of 400 by 200. This is the beam we are using. Okay, so this is the beam we are using. I can't change green to red. I can make a copy of it. So this is going to be our beam. Okay, this is going to be our beam here. So from if you cut the section, you're going to be seeing that thing. Okay, if we cut the section, you're going to see the beam like that. You're going to see the beam like that. So up here, we also have this one is the ring beam. How the ring beam there. How the ring beam there. Okay. Yes, that we have this. Okay. We have that. I can cut this. And cut this in the middle. So I can cut that. Okay. So we have this. Now that we have this, you can remember. I told you that we have a concrete topping of how many? 50. Okay. So you bring it down. Offset 50. Okay. Cut sense to that one. Now concrete 50. So that is the concrete topping. So you are learning only 150. So you cannot draw a max span. Okay. You can draw a max span here. So offset there. 50 offset 200. So you are supposed to offset 200. And okay, that one of 50 is for 1 for 50 is I'm meaning for the yeah. This is it. You can also offset on 50 Then you can go the other side. I mean, you can go back the other side, 50, okay? Then, now, also up, you can offset 50, okay? Yes. So like, if you cut here, you cut here, okay? And to be remaining. So now, down here, what are we remaining with? Depends on the size of the Maxpan that I like to use. If it's any, I'm going to use Maxpan size or ones like, let's use 300, 350, 350. No, the Maxpan size we used last time was very small. Okay, sizes of Maxpan. Okay, that's the one we used last time was. Let me first check. We used the 300, 150. 300, 300, 300, 300 by 300 by 150. Yes, yeah, we can use that. Can use also 300 here, 300 here. This is 150, it's 300. This is a 300. So if this is a 50, actually, if now that is 300, okay, we can balance it. This one, the last time we used 300, including the 50. We used it here. We used the 50 here is 200. We used it here 200. 250 or 200. Use 200, okay. We used it here 200. Then we again have offset of 50. But it's just matter of you understanding the type of the Maxpan will come. Okay. Yes. So let me see if this is the Maxpan that we want to use. And you know, Maxpan has some small holes, and present them like this. So Maxpan is being spaced. Normally it's being spaced 50. I mean 150. Here is 150. Say here 150. Let's see. So normally this one is going to be spaced. Yes, 150. That is the spacing. Then you'll be copying it from here. See here. That's how your Maxpan goes. Okay. Now, how do you think like that? Okay. Now you can go to Hatch and check whether you can use Angular. Just like a life simple. Can use that. Okay. Then you scale it. Scale it now. When someone sees, they'll be like, yeah, this is the Maxpan. It's not something like that. Yes, if someone says this guy, it looks like a Maxpan also. Yes, yes. Then you come and put your bars over here, 8, and at this point here, you have like 2 bars, 2 here, 2 top, 2 bottom. So in the meanwhile, you have this guy here, okay? You have this one here. There's 2 top, bottom anyway. Can move them somewhere here. And also this one, you just move it. Yeah, okay. So you start copying it. Copy it. And copy it. Now, then you know this one for it. And for that one, you come for this. Yes. Have this one there. Okay. Then now that you have this, you come here and you offset it 125. You say inside here 25 to show the beam. Right? Come here, you offset this one inside to show the beam. Here you offset 25, something like that. Okay? And you come here. The bar, yeah, these bars we have used the wrong bars. You know that. We're supposed to use 12. And we used the wrong bars. So you move this one there. These are what? 8, 8, 16. Yes, I bring them down. Okay, so I go to fillet. Radius is what? Okay. And to be 8. There's 8, okay. Now, if you have such command, just press enter. Okay. If you have the command already, you just press enter. So of course, it's going to pick the command which was there before. It's going to go by the command. Okay. You just press enter. You adjust it. Adjust your thing. Okay. Then you highlight it. Go to copy from here. Let's say we have it there. Okay. So we have our line from here. And this one at 50. I can mirror this from here such that I can get this. Okay. Yes, I have that. So yes, that's my beam. I can remove this one right away. I don't see them very important. Yes. Concerning the guys here, I'm removing them. I just put new one. I need to be accurate, man. I have 6. Yes, I just have 6 there. Let me just get a copy of this. Yes, you understanding something? Okay, that's good. I want you to understand. Yes, we have this. Let's just use our 12. Let's leave out. And okay, have that one there. Having here, just copy the copy, even here, the copy here. Okay, now here I can just adjust. And make a copy of it. From here, take it out. Okay. Then I copy it again. I take it. This ends. Yes. Now we have it there. Okay. Yes, 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 we have it. Okay, so here we also have we need to have what? We need to have okay, let me have the so from here we also have what? Appearance. You understand? Yeah. This is it is 142. This one here, it is A142. We can have this. It's big and you can't print it. You print it high, it cannot be visible. Can't see it. Let me say this is our VRC. Just do something small. You can just make something small. So we can show that now this is the BRC. Okay. I have the BRC there. So what else? Let me first do some dimensioning here. And I have this. It also have this specimen. Need to adjust the dimension size. Access is to reduce it to 20. We count the text size. Come here. Text height. Can change it to 40. Yes. So what I can do, and just copy the whole of this, because I know this the thing is the same, you know. You see? Let's copy like this. Understand? Something like that. Okay. Good. So now we have everything there. Okay. Yes. Have your everything in place. So you can now show or indicate. Sorry, now that I have this, and copy from here and take it here. Okay. Copy this one, put it here. Yes. I just come cut here. Yes. Okay. Yes. We now know that. Where now? I come to my MLeader. MLeader is given from here. This one. I click on this. I click on here and then take it up. Take it up there. What is this? This is my PRC. What's the name? It is A142 BRC. Yes. Okay. Just highlight it like this. Change the height to maybe 30. Change the color to the one of your choice. Say okay. That is much. That is much you reduce. Instead of writing that, I wrote 300. This is okay, okay. This is okay. Change the vibe there. I change to this. Can change the arrowhead. 20. And I can change to 40. Oh, yes, yes. Yes, I have your various mess. Have your various mess. You can even add it. You add leader, okay? You add leader for this. Understand? Hmm? You get it? Then we stretch it somewhere there. Yes. Yes. And make copy one here. You can, yes. So this one I edit. I what? This is it. 50 millimeter concrete. Concrete. Copy. Okay. Yes. How about that? For the concrete topic, do you consider the grade of the concrete? Yeah, yeah. Of course, you have to consider. You have to consider. Maybe C25, C20, C25, something like that. So this is what our max span. Okay. Okay, max span. Yes. Okay, max span. So get from here. Hope you're understanding. Yeah. Because now, last time we already did that thing. So it is, yes, we have the max span. Then the beams, what? This is the bar. It is 12 bar mark 20. It's 142, yes. The P and the B, so below and top. The P and the B, so below and top. What? Asking something B, and then something A. B below and top. This one, it is the bottom. There are two H rows at the bottom and two at the top. Okay. Yes. Hold on, I come here. Let me make a copy of it here. It's going to be T12. Yes. T12. T12. I mean, it's two. Two T12. Two T12. B1. B1. Okay. Then you also have 2 T12. Sorry, doesn't have bar mark. Bar mark. Bar mark, you can put it. Can move this here, let me move this one this side at least. Okay, that's okay. So you have this other. T12. This is T1. Okay. So now this one is bring it here. Yes, you have that T12, T12. So again, this one, you level this other end also. Yes. Have this. Then, now that you have that, okay, now that you have that, then we can have so this is the Maxpan, okay? So, so now let's have this one. It's a solid slab. Now for solid slab, thickness cannot be the same as the Maxpan, okay? So for the solid slab, let's have like 125, okay? 150. It's okay, let's have 150. So let me offset this 50. Okay. I'm gonna have that one as offset of 50. Okay. Now I have that. Of course, we have bars. The first one, the concrete cover of 25, and to have bars like that. Trim here. This we have that one. Let me see. This one isn't. Let me say that one is supposed to go there. Let me extend this one also to go up to there. Yes. So now that we have that one going there, remember anchorage. We need to get support from there. This bar has to enter up to here, and this bar also has to enter somewhere there. So this bar V, yes. Now here we have 12, and so we come and just put here 6. Okay. Remember, this one is a bar. This one is also a bar. Okay. So you just come and put the other here. Remember our thing we have been spacing it. For solid slab, we are going to space it 200. Okay. So I come here. I go to spread polar. Okay. I spread it here. Not spread it here, but now it's going to spoil my thing. And just spread it normally. from here, I space it 200. 200. 200, 400, something like that. Okay, so that I can pick this. I go to copy, take from this point. Yeah. Also from this point. Yeah. Okay. And I highlight this. I go to copy from here and then I take it there. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. So that is it. So I go to hatch. What am I using for hatching? Because I'm hatching that guy to get some wood color. And then this is can hatch this. Can hatch this. Something like that. These are all concrete works. Can have them all there. However, it's not here. We shall have concrete works. Okay. Then you see how so you have this. Now have this. So this is a solid slab. Okay. Just come. Just come. And pick this. You indicate this. This one, the reinforcement bar. So this is it. T12. Total bars. I have them like that. And say this is a solid slab. Solid slab. Okay.
Okay, do you have to include the thickness or you're going to
What thickness?
the thickness of the, so this is a good
This one.
doing your text stage.
Yeah, you can include, by the way. Can have one. You can have it here. This one and this one. Just come here and adjust the arrow size to 20 and then the text size. Text size from 80, 20 plus. That is more. 60, I think I used the 40 here. Yes, yes. So now I'll have it like this. Now Now come here, so I'm just trying to show how it appears. Okay. Yes. Now, if maybe if this one here, you have cut it from here. Let me say you have cut your thing from here. Okay. Let me say you are looking this side. That's where you are looking. Understand? So this is your eye. So let me say this is where you are looking at. And bring it here. So this section you have cut, maybe you are calling it, maybe you are calling it, what? This is a section, so maybe you are calling it section X. Alright, this is here, everything. Okay. If you are calling that X, like here it is X, you are saying to X. Drag and put somewhere there. Then I can copy from here, take it here. So if you cut here, this is what you are going to say. Okay. So let me make a copy of this, and I show you what we have in the plan. So now that we're having this, the reason why I drew for you the thing like this is to make you understand that in the actual sense, it's going to be like this. Okay? Yes. So, yes. Okay? So, this is it now. This is it. Yeah? You're from here, you're standing here, like you have cut this building. So you're standing here seeing. Okay? So this is the section that you're going to see. So you come and say, what am I saying? I'm saying from there. You say this is it. You put here, say. This is 300. Let's say this is maybe 200. Still much. Say 150. Okay. Say this is section X. Okay. Yes. This is a section XX. Understand? This is section XX.
The scale has to be.
The scale has to be. The scale. Yeah, you can put the scale. And I have a scale of it. And I have a scale there. Maybe the scale. And B1 is to 25. Or maybe 1 is to 10 for this one. You can have 1 is okay, let it be 25. And you can reduce this from 150 to 100. Yes. So this is. You have understood that. So you need to show that this beam is what? Is 200. 100 by 400. Okay? You need to show that. So when someone comes and sees it, oh, work is like this. What size was 200? And the text size was 40. Text height was 40. Okay. If someone comes and sees your work, like, oh, is like this. Okay? And someone has already known that you have used it. So you have this. You can also get for, I think you can say, and also say, you add the leader when and beyond add. Yes. Can say there are two T12. There are two T12. You know, this is a T12. This is a T12 two parallel.
There is the distance.
Hmm?
There is the distance.
The rib is this space that you left. Okay, this is the rib. This is the Maxpan, so this is the rib. Two parallel. Each rib has two T12, two parallel. Can say something like that. Yes. Okay. And you have this one also, something like that. So nice. Have you understood something?
Yeah.
And then you can do it later, you can do it now. If you have a continuous max plan, let me say also something like this. Now that one, let me copy this. Let me copy this. For example, now if you have a continuous max plan, for example, maybe if the other beam is also having a max plan, okay? Let me say instead of this having a solid slab here, maybe if it's also having a max span, okay? What can I do? I can still have this and just explore it. Now, as we keep on learning, we keep on giving you the simplest ways of doing things. Okay. So now, as we keep on doing our design, we shall keep on. So now that we have now that we have I think continuous the other side of the Maxpan plot. So what can I do? I know the other side is going to be Maxpan. What I'm going to do? Let's move this one down here. I highlight the whole of this. Okay. When I come to mirror. Where are we going to mirror? I want to mirror from here. Eh? And mirror from there. Okay. Erase the source object now. We say I have Maxpan here. Complete. So it's a continuous. So continuous. Just a Maxpan. Now what I'm going to just do is maybe I'm going to remove this. So I have that. Because you check. Yes. Yeah, everything is okay. You understand? This is a max pan in both sides. If you cut it somewhere there, you come and put your scale. Put your scale somewhere here. Yes, this is your max pan. Okay? Something like that. Also, if it is a solid slab, Just do it continuously. Just do it like yes, yes,
Maxpan.
yes. Understand that? Okay. Also, that's how to do it. But also maybe somewhere I've seen something like this. Eh? Some surface they have the other surface up. This is down. Okay. You just balance it now. Now, for example, maybe the solid down here is solid slab, up is max span. Okay. Just move it maybe now instead of you have started drawing from the surface, okay? You leave now the surface, start drawing somewhere here, but maintain the rest of the thing. You understand? Yes. That is it. I hope you have understood something. Okay. Yeah, that is it. That is with the section or the cross section of slab, both max span and solid slab. Okay. Any question? Time is gone. So let's do the other one tomorrow. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much.